Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this session for this Sunday. As usual, it's a Sunday, so it's a time to look at our health, see how we can be able to improve our health, and see how we can live a longer, healthier life. And today we have a very, very exciting topic. It's a topic that has affected so many lives. So many people are struggling in this area. Some are struggling silently. Some have spent a lot of money in this particular area with various results. And today we are here to basically just create awareness and also provide solutions on how one can be able to be assisted. My name is Fred Gishuki. Fred Gishuki is an entrepreneur with Neolife International. Joined Neolife when I was a young man in my 20s. Looking for money. I was told, get in and you'll make a lot of money. So I came in to make money. But when I came in, one of my first benefits was health. I came into the business and my parents were ailing. My mom was suffering from pressure. My dad was suffering from ulcers. They used the Neolife products and they worked for them. We were able to manage those conditions. That gave me a lot of confidence to go out and talk to everybody I met about this opportunity. And I built a very, very big business that goes into about 12 countries. I retired in the business at the age of 30 to do it on a full-time basis. I've enjoyed tremendous benefits from Neolife. First, of course, is health. I'm married with 4 girls. I met my wife through Neolife. She was a client of mine, and then she became my wife. I promoted her. I like saying that. So that is a benefit as well from Neolife. But other benefits that I've gotten is health for my parents, for my family, my immediate family. The other benefit I've gotten is money. There's very good money in Neolife. My first check was 300 shillings. The highest check I've ever gotten is $13,000 from Neolife. So there is money in Neolife. Of course, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. There is work to do, but there is money if you work hard. Then the other benefit I've gotten is travel. I've been able to travel quite a bit with Neolife. I've been abroad more than 20 times with Neolife. And I can tell it's a fantastic opportunity that will take you across the borders of this world. And if you're here and you're a guest, you're visiting here for the very first time, you have a chance to participate in different levels in Neolife. You can come in just as a customer and be buying our products and enjoying the products without any hassle. Or you can come in and say, I want to become a distributor. I want to do this as a business. I want to build a big organization. I want to travel the world. I want to achieve my dreams. And that too, you'll be able to achieve with Neolife. So it depends on what you want to do. If you're here on Matters Health and you want to improve your health, again, you're at the right place with the right team of people. So today we are here and we are talking about women's health, and you're basically going to look at infertility and how we can be able to rectify the problem of infertility that affects so many lives. Of course, in my journey in Neolife, I've seen and I've dealt with so many people who have had these challenges, and we've been able to provide solutions for them. So today we decided that it's good to focus on this particular topic and see whether we can help some people out there to actually be able to conquer this challenge and enjoy life with your children, with your own children in the house. Having children is something very, very special. Like I said, I'm a father of 4 girls, and I can tell you there is nothing that can replace the joy of having children in your house and being there with them, playing with them, and all these things. This is something that I enjoy doing. So without further ado, I'll just get into the program and get to see Matters Women and Matters Fertility. And as you can see the screen there, it basically shows you what we are talking about. It's about fertility and it's about women. And let's start with the definition. What is women infertility? Now, this is the inability of a female to conceive a baby naturally. Yeah. And if a woman keeps having miscarriages, and that can also be qualified as infertility. Female infertility elements help more or less half of all infertility cases. And female infertility alone records for approximately 1/3 of all cases of infertility. So infertility, like you have seen, is something that many people go through. Some people don't know that they actually have infertility, because you conceive and then you lose the baby, and you blame it on various reasons and you move on. Some blame it on medication. I remember one lady was blaming it on some medication that she has used for a particular condition. But the bottom line is that she was conceiving and miscarrying at the end of the day. And fertility can also be defined as a failure to conceive after 1 year of active sexual activity, especially during ovulation. Now, infertility affects both men and women, so that's a very important thing to note. I know many a times when there is a case where a couple is not able to get children, the lady is the one who is blamed. And when I deal with such a case, I always recommend products for the lady and the man, because sometimes the man can cause the lady not to get children. If the man has very low sperm count, then definitely the lady is not going to get a kid. Or if the man has no sperms. I know of a case of men who don't have sperms at all. So it's good to take care of both the man and the woman when you're faced with a case of infertility, unless the men refuse. Sometimes men are very stubborn. I remember a case that I dealt with, and the man said, I'll only take these things if I can swallow with alcohol. I told him, go ahead, swallow them with alcohol. But it was interesting because the lady actually conceived, but she took the full program for women. So just to note that this is a condition or a situation that affects both men and women. What are some of the causes of infertility? The causes are many, and there are various causes of infertility for women. Number one, damaged fallopian tubes, a lot of mucus in the fallopian tubes, ovaries failing to release eggs because of adhesions, fibroids, which can also lead to endometriosis, failure to ovulate due to hormonal imbalance. This can also cause cysts and such kind of things. Sexually transmitted diseases, especially if they're not treated, they climb up and they actually cause a lot of problem in the cervix and in the reproductive organs. We're talking about syphilis, gonorrhea, and etc., etc. Then hormonal imbalance, progesterone becoming imbalanced, which causes in miscarriages. Then failure of an egg to mature properly. Excess weight is also a problem. If you have too much weight, then or too little, by the way, both ways. If you have too much, you cannot conceive. Again, if you are underweight, chances of conceiving are very, very slim. So you need to be at the right weight as far as your height is concerned. Bad diet, excess cholesterol and carcinogenic foods will also cause a problem. Now, this one is a powerful one because it's a problem that is affecting especially the youth today. Skin lightening creams. Now, most skin lightening creams are usually banned in many countries, but people buy them somewhere in River Road, hiding under darkness. But these skin lightening creams have mercury, which actually lodges in the ovaries, causing ovarian failure. So if you're using skin lightening creams, then chances of conceiving are very, very slim. The chemicals in the cream also cause hormonal imbalance. Again, if you have hormonal imbalance, you will not be able to conceive. Then another challenge that many ladies go through is birth control pills and injections. You find that many people, when you get married, you want to spend a year or two getting to know your partner, and you don't want kids around. You want to really enjoy yourself and all these things. And many people end up using birth control pills. And birth control pills have a lot of negative side effects. And you find that the day now you stop the birth control pills and you want now to get a baby, it becomes a big problem, because especially because birth control pills confuse the hormones so that you have hormonal imbalance and then you cannot conceive. So it is important to just know that even as you're taking birth control pills, you might be messing up your chances of actually getting a baby the day you decide you want to get a baby. You'd rather try the natural method. That might be a better deal for you. Or I know many men don't like dressing up using condoms, but that might be an option to just try and avoid a situation whereby the lady does not actually have to use chemicals. So birth control pills are a challenge. Then other autoimmune disorders that causes the body's immune system to attack itself also can cause you to not to be able to conceive. Things like lupus, thyroids, rheumatoid arthritis may also affect fertility. So these are some reasons why you might get a challenge as far as fertility is concerned. And we have a chart here that just shows you in summary, what are some of the causes of infertility. This knowledge is important, especially if you're trying to get a kid, or if you're dealing with somebody who is having a problem getting children, then it's good to just know this so that you can be able to assist them and see where they fall. And it will also influence finally what they need to do to actually conceive. So the first category is ovulation disorders. These are caused by aging. Aging can be a cause, but aging is debatable. Aging is debatable because you find that you're only as old as your diet has been. Because I've seen, we had a very interesting case in my family here. We had a house help who was over 50 years of age, and she had done tubal ligation, and she conceived. I think she conceived at around 53 years of age, and we had to let her go to go and get a baby. And it was quite amazing that she could conceive at the past 50, and she had done a tubal ligation. So aging contributes, but it's debatable, like I said. Diminished ovarian reserve, that can happen, especially because of poor diet. When your diet is not good, then your ovaries won't have enough eggs. Or if you started using contraceptives at a very early age, that will also affect that part. Premature ovarian failure, endocrine disorders. So that's the first category of ovulation disorders. The next category is tubal causes. And here we are talking about pelvic inflammatory disease, tubal surgery, previous ectopic pregnancies, yeah, and then salpinget. Okay, that's an exciting one. But these are some of the tubal causes that are there. Now, the other one is uterine or cervical causes. We are talking about congenital uterine anomaly, fibroids, endometriosis. But the fibroids have been known to compete with the fetus, and can actually, if not checked, can actually prevent a lady from conceiving, or after conception can cause a premature miscarriage because of fibroids. So endometriosis is another challenge, pure cervical mucus quantity or quality, and then infections. The presence of an infection which is not treated will also cause problems in the uterus, and that in the uterus, and that will actually make you not be able to conceive. So these are some of the causes. These are just a summary of the causes of why people don't get to conceive. Now, what are some of the solutions to infertility. What are some of the solutions? The first solution that you can do is to cleanse your body. You see, when you cleanse your body, you remove toxins from the system, then you have a higher chance of actually conceiving. And you can do colon cleansing, liver and gallbladder cleansing, and removing of parasites. That can work. We also have blood cleansing. You can do blood cleansing. We have products in your life that can help you to do that, so that you can be able to cleanse your bloodstream. But cleansing is important. Something else, having a healthy diet. A healthy diet with organic food, with foods that have fresh fruits and vegetables, will actually help you to actually sort out your body so that you can be able to conceive. Taking in a lot of fruits, fresh fruits and vegetables, fresh juices. I know a lady who had a challenge in conceiving, and she actually went on a program and used a lot of fresh fruits, and of course our supplements, and she was able to conceive. So it's important to eat the right foods. Stay away from junk food, refined sugar, and prepackaged and processed foods. Drink adequate amounts of water every day. And then couples should also reevaluate their lifestyles, because a lifestyle of taking too much alcohol, tobacco, caffeine will block your chances of getting pregnant. Now, there are some foods that you need to eliminate from your diet if you want to actually get pregnant. The first one is sugar. Sugar is very addictive and has been linked to ovulatory disorders and infertility and hormonal imbalance. Gluten as well. It also brings, it enhances autoimmune issues and causes inflammation. And then it also brings other digestive problems. Dairy can also cause allergies, which increases mucus in the system and can lead to cyst formation and other immune dysfunctions. And most of our dairy, especially in Kenya, consists of a lot of steroids, antibiotics, and pesticides, which can actually affect you. Then corn, most sweet corn is genetically modified and can negatively impact fertility. Alcohol also it messes up the system. Caffeine also may increase the risk of miscarriages and can contribute to adrenal fatigue. And as we are talking about food, one of the other foods that we didn't put there is our favorite chicken, the broiler chicken. Broiler chicken has a lot of hormones and can actually cause hormonal imbalance. And if you are eating a food that is if you're eating that chicken on a daily basis, then your chances of conceiving are very, very slim, because your hormones are imbalanced. And if your hormones are imbalanced, then you will not be able to conceive. So these are some of the foods that you should actually avoid. Now, what is the other thing that you need to do to conceive? Get a lot of restful sleep, have a daily exercise program. It's extremely important to deal with stress through relaxation, meditation, take a walk in nature and that kind of thing. These are important things to actually help you to just relax the body, not to be too anxious. Because again, when you're too anxious, you'll not conceive. When you're stressed up and you're really worried about conception, then it doesn't happen. Yeah, they say a weighted pot does not boil. So the last option. What are you doing here on the lines? The last option. For my teacher. Sorry, just a moment. Give me a minute, please. Sorry. I think these are challenges of working at home. Sometimes you get some disruptions, but I've been able to sort that one out. So the other thing that can actually help you to conceive is the use of natural nutritional supplements and herbs. And today we are here courtesy of a very, very special company called Neolife International. And this is a company that originated in America in 1958. And this company has been known to provide a lot of solutions for many people for various health challenges. And they have a solution that is available for one to be able to conceive and get children effectively. And it starts with the vision of a gentleman there called Dr. Arthur Fast, and called Jerry Brasfield. Jerry Brasfield had asthma. He used our products. They worked for him. Then he joined it as a business, did a very good job. Today, the company is in about 55 countries, and the company has been able to change so many people's lives as far as health and financial well-being is concerned. And you can see him there backed up by his wife and his daughter. The daughter is the one who is currently running the company globally. Then we have Dr. Arthur Fast on the right-hand side with the Scientific Advisory Board. These are the scientists that ensure the products are safe, they don't have a side effect, and they don't have any chemicals in them, and that they do what they promise to do. Dr. Arthur Fast, for those who don't know, is a gentleman who came up with oral chemotherapy for the treatment of cancer. And he decided now, how can I make products that will prevent people from getting cancer and help people to live a longer, healthier life? And that's how he partnered with Neolife. Moving on there, Neolife comes in to save the situation. We have just discussed and seen that if you are eating the wrong way, if you are eating a diet that is full of fatty foods, a lot of fats and sugars, a lot of meat, very little fruits and vegetables, very little whole grains, then you'll find that you'll not be able to conceive. On the other hand, if you're able to turn that pyramid the right way up, you eat a lot of whole grains, you have a lot of exercise, a lot of fruits and vegetables, very little proteins, very little fats and sugars, then you run a very good chance of actually conceiving. But you realize that living life in the normal way, living life with the pyramid the right way up on the right is not easy. And that's when Neolife comes in, because Neolife provides a solution that will enable, in spite of the diet that you're eating right now, you can be able to turn the pyramid the right way up and live a longer, healthier life. And let's look at the products of Neolife that you need to use to actually conceive. The first one is TriNN. TriNN is a very exciting product. Remember, we said that you need to cleanse your body and ensure toxins are out. TriNN actually helps the cells to be soft and permeable so that nutrients can get in and waste can get out. When you're not taking enough TriNN, then you find that your cell becomes tough and impermeable. Nutrients are not able to get in, waste is not able to get out, toxins accumulate, which leads to fatigue. And at the end of the day, you find that your body is not functioning as well as it should. So TriNN has so many benefits, which also includes balancing of hormones. Remember, we talked about if your hormones are not balanced, you cannot conceive. So TriNN helps in balancing your hormones. It optimizes membrane function, increases cellular energy production, and ensures that the cell is well fed. Another product that is so critical is called carotenoid complex. Carotenoid is a product that actually, if you take it in 20 days, it boosts your body by immunity by 37%. And you find that it's good for your eyes, it's good for your overall well-being. Remember earlier we talked about the importance of fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables in conceiving. And this is one of the products that we recommend that you should use that will actually help you to conceive, because it has about 18 different types of fruits and vegetables. If you take a 90 tablet scan of carotenoid complex, it's like you've eaten 115 kilos of fresh fruits and vegetables. Omega-3 salmon, this is pure salmon fish, very, very important for fertility. And on the men's side, omega-3 salmon will actually help in boosting the sperm count so that the man can have enough swimmers that can fertilize the egg. But on the other side, on the ladies' side, omega-3 has been known to improve the chances of conception, yeah? And some of the things that it does is that it will improve the brain function, of course, for the fetus. regulates hormonal imbalance, which is essential for egg fertilization. It's good for vaginal dryness and itching. You use it with Trianen, helps to fight against PMS problems, making your periods regular. It also stops cramps and depression and water retention, as well as menopausal problems. It deals with infertility for both men and women, and it also boosts breast milk production in the body. It's also very good for rheumatism, arthritis, and bone health, yeah? And also very good for dry skin, wrinkles, and hair loss. So omega-3, it's a fantastic product that is definitely recommended for somebody who is intending to conceive. Now, or who has conceived. Even during pregnancy, you are supposed to continue with omega-3 salmon. Now, another product that is important is multimineral and alfalfa. Now, multimineral, like the name suggests, it combines a number of minerals and it is free from preservatives. It actually has so many benefits as far as consumption is concerned. It is very rich in calcium, and the calcium is necessary for you to conceive. I remember dealing with a case of a lady who could not conceive, and giving her calcium, and she was able to conceive. So multimineral and alfalfa actually does a good job as far as that is concerned. And then it also helps to build resistance against sickness and viruses, and also helps in balancing the hormones and emotional stability. It also boosts the sex drive. And that is important for that to happen. And then it also helps in restoring stopped menses. I've ever had a case of a lady who had a problem. She had conceived okay. She was about 8 months, going 9 months, and the baby, the fetus had breached. Instead of turning, it had breached. It was lying. And I told her to use multimineral and alfalfa. She was also using other products during her pregnancy. And the interesting thing is that when the last week before she conceived, the kid was still in a position where the kid had breached. But after using multimineral effectively, the doctor kept saying, you're going to go for CS, going to go for CS. But when she actually went to deliver, the day she went to deliver, the kid actually turned and she was able to have a normal delivery. So multimineral does a very good job. It's also very good for ensuring that you don't get a lot of fluid retention. You don't get a lot of swollen legs and that kind of thing, which is actually characteristic of most pregnant ladies. So this is a product that you need to really consider before you conceive, and even after getting pregnant. It will assist you a lot. Another product that is very, very important for conception, but this one you don't continue using once you get pregnant. It's called Feminine Herbal Complex. Feminine Herbal Complex. Benefits of Feminine Herbal Complex are many and various. Number one, we talk about hormonal balancing your hormones, relaxing muscle spasms, sorry. Reduces excessive sweating, especially because of balancing the hormones. So things to do with puberty, the stubbornness of young girls will be sorted out by Feminine Herbal Complex. When you grow old and you start getting problems that come with age, then you find that Feminine Herbal Complex is able to sort you out very, very well. It relieves urine retention. It helps to clear abdominal bloating. It also aids in weight loss and lowers blood pressure. Now, it reduces menstrual cycle irregularities. Yeah, very, very important. And also relieves mild depression. Yeah. You find that there's some people who are not able to have regular menstruation, which actually can be a big problem as far as conception is concerned. And that usually happens because of hormonal imbalance. And we've talked about so many products, so many foods that actually will cause you to have hormonal imbalance, starting with the chicken and all these things. Now, when you take feminine herbal, then you're able to balance out the hormones so that now when your monthly cycle regulates itself, then you can actually be able to conceive. This is the number one product as far as conception is concerned. And for all ladies, whether you're intending to conceive or not, this is a product that is highly, highly recommended because even when you're going to menopause, this product will actually help you so that you don't have the heat flashes and all these things, all the problems that are associated with menopause. So you've seen puberty. When a girl is just starting her menstrual cycle, she needs feminine herbal complex to deal with the cramps and all that, mood swings and stubbornness and all that. Then when you want to conceive, then you still need feminine herbal complex so that your system is functioning properly, so that you can be able to conceive and you're able to balance your hormones. When you go to menopause, you still need feminine herbal complex so that you can avoid the heat flashes and all those problems that are associated with growing old. So these are very, very important product as far as women are concerned. Of course, on the men's side, we do have a product we call masculine herbal complex, which does a similar job for men that you also need to look at. Now, calcium, magnesium. This is very, very important. Calcium, magnesium has so many benefits as far as conception is concerned, but a few of the other benefits that you get from calcium is actually reduction of the symptoms of PMS, premenstrual syndromes. And as you know, many ladies have mood swings, some have cramps, and this actually sorts that one out. Then it ensures that the uterus is strong and reduces miscarriages. Yeah. I've seen a situation where somebody used this, a lady I was dealing with, she had 2 miscarriages. And I told her about the program. She could not afford all of them. She bought calcium and omega-3. And she ended up getting a kid. Today she has 3 kids, all born normal. And this lady and the couple, are so excited. Whenever I meet them in town, the man insists on hugging me and says, why it's not for you, these kids will not be around. Sometimes it can get a bit embarrassing. Like one time we met with him and my wife. But the guy is so overjoyed that he was able to get kids because of taking calcium and omega-3. So our products do actually work and they actually do the job that they promise to do. Another product that is important is called Cruciferous Plus. Cruciferous. It has so many benefits. It actually controls, it helps in balancing out your hormones as well. It helps to prevent hormonal cancers, internal inflammation in the system, preventing things like breast cancer, prostate cancer, lungs and liver cancer. So these are products that you really, really need in your body if you're going to actually conceive. It also helps in neutralizing toxins and harmful chemicals and free radicals in your body. Then it also stops breast tenderness and sinusitis. So these are products that is also highly recommended for consumption purposes. Another product that is important, garlic allium complex. Remember we said something about conceiving, and we said that if you have any kind of infection in your reproductive system, it can actually mess you up. Now, garlic is a natural antibiotic, and it helps to deal with things like bad cholesterol. It's an anti-inflammatory. It actually helps to protect your body, and it's also used for detoxification. Again, we talked about the importance of detoxifying your body. Garlic will help you to do that, ensuring that your gut is healthy. Because if you don't have a healthy gut, then you'll not be able to conceive. But garlic has also been known, and some people complain of blocked fallopian tubes. And I remember a case where a lady was told that her menses would not come out, all of them. Some would go back and they would clot. And that was actually causing a blockage in fallopian tubes. And garlic is very good for clearing clots from your body. And when you use garlic, you're able to sort out any kind of clot in your body. And if it has happened in your fallopian tube and you unblock it with garlic, then you'll be able to conceive. So these are very, very important for you, product for you as far as conception is concerned. Another product that is awesome for conception. Now, these two, wheat germ oil and vitamin E, these two are actually two brands, but they all give you vitamin E. Now, vitamin E has been used since time immemorial for conception, even for animals. Animals are given vitamin E in terms of bran and all that. I remember reading a book that some farmers would even apply vitamin E on the bull so that it can be able to fertilize the egg. But vitamin E has so many benefits as far as a lady is concerned, because vitamin E normalizes your reproductive system so that your reproductive system can function the way God intended it to function. And if you want to avoid a situation where you undergo a cesarean section, you need to use vitamin E. If you want your skin to look good, you need vitamin E. If you want to go back to your shape after you've given birth, you want your body to go back to the rightful shape, then you need to start vitamin E before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and even after pregnancy. Sorry, some disturbances there. We need to mute people there. Paul. Okay. So, so vitamin E is very, very important for actually ensuring that your reproductive system is functioning the way God intended it to function. And when you take vitamin E, your body goes back to normal, the way it was before you actually gave birth. So this is a product that we all need to use, both men and women. By the way, even for the men, if a man is told that he doesn't have enough sperms, or he has any other complication in his reproductive system, or he has zero sperms, then he can actually take vitamin E and it will sort him out. So it's a fantastic product that actually prevents spontaneous miscarriages, spontaneous abortion, and uterine degeneration. Yeah. So it's a product that you definitely want to take as a lady, and it helps oxygen to flow in your body. So it's a product that actually will prevent you in these COVID-19 times from being hospitalized because of low amounts of oxygen in your body. Vitamin E will ensure that you have enough oxygen in the body and you don't need to be hospitalized in case you contract COVID. So it's a product that is a must as far as conception is concerned. Now, lastly, we talked about detoxification, and I mentioned that you can use Neolife products to detoxify your body so that you can actually get to conceive and sort out infertility issues. And the products you can see, Betagard. Betagard is a fantastic product for removing heavy metals from your body. It was formulated by Dr. Arthur Fast, and it's a product that cleanses your bloodstream. So you find that any heavy metals, any challenges that you may have in your system, toxins, are actually removed, and you find that at the end of the day, you'll be able to conceive. The other product there is fiber tablets. Fiber helps to cleanse the colon so that now the gut can actually be healthy, and you combine it with stage 6, which is a laxative, and it also helps to, they work together to cleanse the colon. Some few products here which are not here, which are part of the detox, is the multi-mineral and alfalfa, which we talked about, and also the garlic. When you have the garlic and these three products, then you have the full detoxification program of Neolife, and that will actually cleanse the body. So Neolife has so many other benefits and so many other products other than infertility. We have bone and joint health, stress management, memory, weight loss, heart health, immunity, sugar problems, diabetes and the like, low libido for both men and women, even children's health. We even have a farming products. just to mention and just to make you aware that we have so many other solutions that we've been tackling every week, every Sunday. We've been talking on a certain area and analyzing it and giving solutions for the same. Now, before I conclude, I just want to invite one of our distributors, or one of my directors in my business. This is a lady who has done a very, very serious business with Neolife. She's a director. She's a director and going Sapphire, and she has had tremendous experience. Sorry, I'm having a problem in. Excuse me, please mute yourself. I'm having a problem with people unmuting, but anyway.
Okay, I have muted Fred. Can you hear me?
Okay. Liz, you're there?
Hear me?
You're there, Liz?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Fred.
Okay, fine. So Liz, that is Liz Mbulwa. She's going to give us our testimony for today. So Liz, go for it. Kindly position your phone properly, Liz, so that you can see your face. We are not able to see, we are just seeing your glass.
Okay.
Please position your phone properly.
Okay. I'm on transit, Fred, but I'll be able to go ahead. Let me just make it. Can you see me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, it's clear?
Yes, it is.
Hello? Okay, sir. Thank you very much, Fred. Wonderful, wonderful. That was a great session. I've listened to it, and I can tell you for a fact, I've really learned. Thank you very much. My name is Liz Mbulwa Maingi. I am a mother. I'm actually a single mother of a teenager, 15 years. And I'm very, very excited about the program that Fred has just taught. Why? Because when I was expecting, I used some of the products. One of the products that I used was Phyto Defense. Now, Phyto Defense it has the carotenoid that Fred talked about. It has cruciferous, it has flavonoid, it's a 3-in-1. And that really helped me where immunity is concerned, because I didn't get issues, maybe getting sick or anything, neither when I gave birth. Now, the other product that I used when I was expecting was multimineral plus alfalfa. Actually, multimineral plus alfalfa, I used to eat it like, you know, when ladies are expecting, they eat stones. So for me, on a light note, that was like my stone, because I really used to crave for them, but I never took even one, the stone. But I could just take multimineral, put it in my mouth, and just suckle it like a sweet, and there I was. So it is a very, very good product. It has all the minerals. It has potassium, it has calcium, it has magnesium, it has zinc. It is a combination of all the minerals that you can think about. And it really, really helped me. And I used it. And throughout my pregnancy, it was just, okay, I think I must say that I really enjoyed the process. I remember the day that I went to give birth, the same day I was in town, done my errands. About 4 or 5, I went home. By about later in the day, I went to the hospital, and the following day I got my baby. So that's about my story and motherhood. So it's very exciting for the single mothers in the house. I want to tell you there is hope. And if you know any, also for them, there is a lot of hope. Good. About fertility, I've shared our fertility program with several ladies, and it has really, really worked. I remember there's a lady, a friend of mine, we schooled with a sister, and she was married for 10 years, never got a child. And I just shared with her that she could try our products. That was back in 2008. I went to her office as we were talking, I shared, and she told me, I told her, please just try, you never know. Her story is a bit different, because it's like what Fred was telling us. She could conceive and then she miscarries, conceives and then she miscarries. She had miscarried like 3 times. So this time I gave her our products. And I used to go to her office, I don't find her. Long story short, she had already conceived. Today, she has a a teenager also from 08, that's about 13 years, and it's very, very exciting. When I meet her and she tells people, oh, this is my child with Liz, you know, it's exciting. Now, I went to another friend's office and I gave the same story. She had one child. You know, there's something we call secondary infertility. You could have one child, then now when you want to get the second one, it's a challenge. Now, for her, I just shared the story. This other one was like 2-3 months pregnant. She had a challenge. For them, they took, together with the husband, immediately, she gave me the money, brought to her the products, she used them, and within a month or two, she called me and showed me, oh, Liz, your products worked. From that time, she got her child in 09. Remember, she had one child then. Now, after using our products, now she's got another 5 children. The last born she just got last year. Now she has 6 children and she's very, very excited. I mean, the stories can go on and on, but I can give one last one. One, I met the husband. It's a couple, so I met the husband and she just told me, I want vitamin B. I inquired, why do you really want vitamin B? He explained and told me, Liz, my wife has a challenge with the infertility, so I gave her the fertility program, and for her it was serious because even she was young, maybe in her late 20s, early 30s, and she could not even get her monthly cycle. Her menstruation it had already disappeared at a tender age. And I can tell you for free, she used our products. One of the things that happened is that her menses came back. And then within we really worked with her very closely. For her, it was like a journey because it took us like almost 6 to 8 months, because first it worked on her cycle, it works on her hormonal, and then finally she was able to conceive when her menses came back. So I can tell you for free that our products work, and where fertility is concerned, I'm very passionate because of the people that I've given, and I meet them and they tell me, oh, Liz, your products, your children are here, come and meet your children, come for the birthday of your children. I mean, it is amazing when you're a mother to many, and some that even are far and wide, all over Kenya. It's very, very interesting. And about our fertility program, I want to encourage anyone who is looking forward to have children, you can try. If you know anyone, you can encourage them to use. Whoever invited you on this call, please just get back to them, and I'm sure they will really be excited to share with you the experience. Thank you very much. Now, the other thing is about the business. The business is very, very exciting. For me, I joined the business because I wanted some extra income. And I was able to become a director after a short time. I became a director, and I remember very well, I made a check of 29,000. That excited me because it was almost 3 times what my boss was giving me. And I was very, very excited. So what I want to tell our guests tonight is that our products work, and even our distributors, there is a lot of believability that our products, they really, really work for a fact. And I want to encourage you, kindly try them. And even the money part, Fred has really talked to us about it. It's a wonderful opportunity in case you're looking for something that you can do on a part-time or a full-time basis. It's an opportunity like no other. And I want to encourage you, who is a guest tonight, to join us, to come and work with us, and we are going to help you, and even the people that you're going to bring. So for me, I just want to tell you that if other people have done it, if other people have tried our program and it has worked, it can also work for you, both when you before conception, during pregnancy, and even after. I like making fun. When I gave birth to my son, one of my friends, actually Fred's sister, Lucy, came to see my son when he was 2 days old. And then she just got some omega-3 and put in his mouth. I was so afraid. You know, as a new mother, you're so eager, you're so naive because you don't know much. And it's okay because you're just a new mother. So I was like, hey, Lucy, what are you doing to my child? And gave omega-3. I can be, Alice, don't worry. You know? And of course, now I just had to trust because she was in the business longer than me. But I can tell you for free, I was still afraid. So I watched the baby, nothing happened the whole night. So I was like, okay, let me continue with the omega. And then the other product that also helped me was aloe vera plus. Aloe vera plus is very, very good for healing. After you've given birth, for the mother, and even of course calmag, multimineral, zinc to aid in the healing. Those are products that really helped me. So I've been able to give him, even at a tender age, I was able to give him our NutriShake, our VitaGuard, VitaSquares, and I can tell you for free right now he's 15 years old, and the results are actually, you can see the results. So for me, what I can say is that our products work, and I'm very excited about them. I am very happy and very passionate about our products because they have worked for me, they have worked for my clients, and they have worked for other people that I know. So thank you very much. Back to you, Fred, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Liz. Thank you for that session. I happen to know the young man. He's actually very tall. He's almost taller than Liz herself, and he's very sharp. In school, he's always scoring over 400 points. Now in secondary school, and I can tell you the products actually work. So we have actually come to the end of our session for today, and I know there are many questions out there, but we have run out of time because we only have a few minutes. So I want to encourage you that if you have any question, just talk to the person who invited you, share with them your question, and it will be communicated upwards, and I'll probably get it, or somebody from the company will be able to answer and basically satisfy that particular question. A recording of this session will be available on YouTube later today, so you can be able to interact with it and send it to a friend and help that friend also be able to sort out a challenge that they may be going through. So in conclusion, I just want to tell everybody on the call, this is very powerful information that has changed lives. I have a friend who has spent so much money trying to go for IVF. She would spend about $500,000 every time she tried. She took loans all over the place to just get children, and she was failing most of the times. And I mean, I look at this program, and it's a program that has helped so many people. I have so many stories of people that have also helped, who have actually conceived courtesy of our products and gotten healthy deliveries. My own kids, my wife, the longest she's ever labored is 1 hour. She's never done more than an hour. In fact, my last 2 kids were born after 30 minutes of labor. The doctors could not believe it. And we have 4 kids, and if you look at her, you might think she's 16 years old. Her body went back to normal. She recovered her face, her figure. So what you are sharing with you is not theory, something that has happened for us. And we have also helped so many people benefit from. And I just want to encourage you, if you know somebody who is thinking about getting children, newly married, whether they have a problem or not, they need to get on the program so that they avoid any other problems out there. They say a stitch in time saves 9. So because with supplements, you don't have to wait until you're sick, then you start taking. You take them before to prevent yourself from falling sick. Because as we have seen, our diet is not the best. And when you're taking our diet, then you're exposing yourself to so many challenges. But now when you start consuming supplements, they're able to bridge that gap and ensure that when it comes to giving birth, you're able to give birth without a problem. So as we conclude, if you need the products, please talk to the person who invited you. He'll be able to help you to get the products. You can buy them from him. If you want to join and become a member, the same person who invited you will show you how you can be able to register with Neolife, become a distributor, start getting the benefits of buying at wholesale, making money on the side. It's a side hustle, being healthy, traveling, and really getting to have an impact on society in a positive way. Otherwise, it was great talking to you guys. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday when we'll be tackling a different area of health. And I am sure the information that you have gotten today will actually help you, and it will help somebody else. The only thing I ask of you, share this information widely as possible, and let's change people's lives. It was great talking to you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a restful afternoon.